Hey guys, this is Kitsy Higgins, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about goals. So, we're getting to the end of the year. So, this is a really big time of the year where you start thinking about the things that you want to achieve in 2019 and in the following year. So, it's one of those things that, you can create that goal, you can think of that goal, but until you're able to realize the steps, realize the additional important parts to a goal, then you'll be able to really create it. So saying I have this goal to shift my life is one thing, but there's other steps that are involved that has to be done for that specific goal to be achieved. So today, this video is the 6 tips to achieving the goal or to achieve what you're looking to have and to get. So the first thing is, real quick, I have been working with people with goals. I have been working with, this little piece of hair is getting me. So I'm working with people with goals and what they've been looking to achieve for over 6 years now. You know, people come to me looking for their significant other, looking for a peaceful life, which is a goal. That is extremely a goal. Or to have a life. You know, here their goal was always to take care of their children, and now they have all this extra time and they don't know how to actually take care of themselves and to put themselves as a priority. So them looking to find what makes them happy is a goal. So I've worked with over 1,000 people in the past few years, hundreds of people, to help them achieve the thing that they're looking to get and to take that next step. But there is pieces and parts of a goal that need to be done to have that be created. So the first tip is write it on a piece of paper. I say this to people all the time. You are 80% more likely to achieve that goal if it is written. So an extra step would be to write that goal down and then to put it in a book and to let go and let God that goal. So write it out, put it in a good book like a Bible, spiritual book, good karma book, anything that's a healing type of book. Put that goal away and let go and let God that goal. Now, if you are trying to get a significant other, if you're looking for a job that's better, or if you're looking for a home, I would also recommend to write down the things that you want in that home, and then write out a list of 8 non-negotiables. I kind of feel like 10 is too many, 5 is too little. So by you writing out the 8 non-negotiables of what it is you're trying to create, that will allow you to bring in what it is that you're creating. The funny thing is, though, is I worked with a friend of mine to help them find a house, and so she wrote out the goals. She wrote out what she was looking for in that house, and I said, "What about having all the appliances there?" And she said, "No, I'm not too concerned about that." And she said, I'll just skip that part on the goal or on the list of what she wanted. And so she left off appliances. Well, don't you know, she found a place. It was everything she was looking for, exactly. And it did not have all the appliances. It was missing the stove, and she had to buy one. And it was amazing to see how when she put it down into writing, how she was able to literally create that, and it even created it so much that she even didn't get that stove that I suggested her doing, but it didn't come with it. So it's kind of, I guess, a good thing in a way. So the other thing too is I have done goals where I gave it up to God and I put it in a book and wrote it down hundreds of, not hundreds, but many a times. I did that yearly for my annual goals and I always achieved them. So I love helping people achieve goals. I love helping people think outside the box and to step out of where they're at, which goals allow you to do that. They allow you to create your life. So the second part, or the second tip, is take inspired action. You can put out that goal, write out that goal, put it in a book, close it up. But if you do not do that inspired action and you do not do that, those steps that are in alignment with that goal, it will never get created. So taking those specific actions are so important. And what I've heard, Abraham Hicks say is that the vibration is there and then you just step into that vibration. So that aligned action allows you to step into that it is that you want. So for me, it was me shifting my business, having a bigger, broad range of working with people. I wanted to work with a larger group of people in the same amount of time. So if I would have kept staying where I was, doing the same thing, I would have never created a different thing. And so I had to leave things behind. I had to shift. I had to let go of that old paradigm where I was at and then shift it into the new, where I could work with more people same amount of time. So you may have to release things. You may have to call people to go and ask them questions as if you already had it. So taking inspired action is so important, and it is one of the biggest things of you achieving a goal, and that specific goal. So the big thing with that too is to trust your intuition, trust what your gut is saying. If your intuition, divine guidance, or gut is telling you, call this person or reach out to this place, do that. I never expected to be a member of a country club. So I never did. But for me, I need that to feel what it would feel like to achieve the goal that I want to achieve. That is part of it. And me doing that is me showing to the universe, hey, I trust my goal so much that I'm going to do that before the goal. Because to me, that makes me happy. So doing the thing that what it would look like to have that goal before is really important. So trusting your intuition, your divine guidance, that will be what will lead you to that goal and to lead you to the shifts. And it's really important to have that strong intuition so that when that intuition is communicating to you with that goal, you know what to take, what your next steps are. The third is act as if you already have it. So just like what I was saying earlier, I joined a country club locally, and I did that before I achieved that goal, because to me, that embodies who my goal person would look like. And so acting as if is another key part of that. So it might not be, if your goal is to be a CEO of a company, you buying that car a month after you created that goal might not be realistic, but you going to a car lot and just saying, hey, can I test this? Or you calling around and saying, hey, do you have a BMW, whatever series? And so at least you're just kind of putting it out to the universe, kind of feeling what it would feel like to actually go shopping. So do the things as if you already have that money. Go out to that fancy dinner, that you've been saying, oh my gosh, if I had that money, Or if I had that job, I would go there. So act as if you already have it. So the fourth thing, and one of the most important parts, is visualize, visualize, visualize. They always say that you have to visualize you already having it. These steps are what transpires and creates what it is that you want. And it's almost like you are manifesting it from within, and you're manifesting it in your life. And it's so powerful to see the possibilities that you have as a person, as an individual, that by you taking these steps and leaps and bounds, that they will create that life that you so are achieving, and or that specific thing that you're achieving. So visualize. So if you are looking for a relationship, it would be you envisioning that you're dating someone that is compassionate and trustworthy, and you feel happy in that relationship, and you're going on dates, and you're imagining that you two are having a really close connection. Visualizing for that job is you sitting at that job, or if it's you standing at that job, and envisioning how it would feel, what would it feel like, talking to maybe a coworker or your manager and being like, wow, like I have such a great company I work for, and thinking that in your head and feeling that. So there's a visualization, but the other part is the feeling of that visualization. That's what's really key. So if you also want to buy the house, envisioning the house, envisioning that you're coming home, you're saying, hey, you're like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Seeing that person watching TV, going over to the kitchen, putting that milk away. It's like getting to that specific. So there's that visualization and the feeling, what that would feel like to have that visualization. So they say that The Secret, that book, The Secret, is very important, but you also have to have that feeling. So make sure when you're visualizing that you're also tapping into that feeling of what it would feel like. So the fifth tip is speak it into existence. So this is so important. So let's say, for instance, you are a baseball player for minor leagues, and now you're ready to go into that major league baseball team. And so you could keep telling people, oh, yeah, I work for this person, I work for this person. But you could always just have a conversation with yourself and be like, yeah, I'm a baseball player for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And, I have, imagining in your head, wow, that's a really nice car you have. Thank you. I have a BMW series, whatever. I'm making $100,000 in 2018. I made my goal for this year, and I made $100,000. So it's speaking it into existence. I'm signing on with that specific sports team. I have a boyfriend that's trustworthy and compassionate. So it's speaking it into existence as though it's already happened. That is so important. All these techniques, if done, if you apply all of them, that is creating it. And the thing is, though, is that when you have that goal, when you have that thing that you're looking to achieve, it can really, applying all of this stuff can really shift you out of, and shift you into that goal that you're desiring and wishing for your life. So then the final thing is look for someone to support you with that goal. So, the thing is it's so easy just to sit back where you're at and to say, you know what, yeah, this is my goal, but I'm doing absolutely nothing for it. And I'm just chilling, hoping it gets created. The thing is, though, is that more than likely it probably will not create. More than likely that goal will not be manifested. So having someone be keeping you accountable is so important. You can ask a friend and say, hey, listen, this is my financial goal for the year. Can you hold me accountable? and make sure that I'm taking inspired action, making sure that I am visualizing, making sure that I'm doing this, this, and this, and the other thing. And then, so maybe it's your husband, maybe it's your mother. So it's finding someone that's going to hold you accountable. And so the big thing too is you might, if you're ready, whether if you've already tried that goal and if you haven't done it, or you want to get that goal and you're just so all about getting it and you don't want to really like take a chance with it, then you might be interested in hiring a coach, such as myself or someone else that is able to work with you. For me, I hired a coach because I had this big goal that I was looking to achieve, and luckily I hit it, and I wanted to make sure that I hit it and it was done with, over with it, and not take a chance of not getting it. So that was so important. But you don't have to hire a coach to have someone be accountable with you with your goal. You can have that friend, that significant other, that mother or father that's just making sure, weekly, hey, how's that going? What does it feel like is your next step? When was the last time you visualized it? Did you write it on a piece of paper? So it's one of those things where it's so important to really do these steps to create what you want. The amazing thing is, and what I've learned this past year, is that we all have the power to create our lives. We all have the power to change and to shift our lives. So it's us finally being willing to take account of our lives, to say, yes, I'm ready to step out of where I am and to take that leap. And trust me, I understand it's a little bit scary. For me, one of the things I love doing is helping people that are looking to start a healing business and just helping them take that leap. And it's scary. So, I mean, any goal is scary, but to me, I feel like also staying in the same place when I know I want something different is scary too. So, the other thing too is that you might need some healing. You might need to remove some blocks that are holding you back with these goals, depending on how big they are. So reach out to local healers. Have yourself a really good journal where you can write out your fears and your the clarity that you get from doing these goals and the steps for aligning yourself with that goal. So it was so nice talking to you today. Please comment down below. Please like if this is on YouTube, and like if this is on Facebook, and tell me where you're watching from. Tell me that big goal that you are looking to achieve, and tell me where you might be feeling like you're getting kind of caught up at or stuck at in that specific place. And I would love to hear that and kind of, find out where people see and have their place of being stuck. Because that's important, to have someone just say, hey, it's okay, like keep pushing through it. And for us to have that place where, or other people can say, hey, I've already been there too, and trust me, do that. And so you never know the power of other people. You never know the power of a group helping each other. So comment down below on where you're feeling stuck with your goal. And, you never know who might be able to come in and kind of say the words that are exactly what's needed at that time. So thank you so much for watching. I wish you a fabulous 2019 and a great end of 2018. Make this be your best year yet. And what else is possible for your life? This is Kitsy Higgins, and I help people achieve their goal with ease. Have a great day. Bye.